morning. It is day one of our trip. It is actually about 3:30 in the morning. Just woken up, need to go and put like the last few bits in our bag. We need to drive over to Manchester. So the first flight is Manchester to Dubai, then Dubai to Singapore. How fresh I'm going to be feeling after. Hoping to do my skincare on the flight. It's very early. Adrenaline's going to get me through this morning. But I'm very excited. See you on the other side. So we've been awake since 3, it's now 7, so we've been awake for 4 hours so far. We've made it to the lounge, flying in 2 hours. So after a very dramatic exit from the last flight, we almost didn't make it. More so from the assistance that we booked. So we worried that Nathan wouldn't be able to get from like one gate to the next, so we booked assistance. They just had no idea what was going on. To physically say our flight is literally leaving and we got here just for final call. Not sure how we did it today, but we did go to the Jewel after we got off the flight, popped into the hotel, and now we're off to Gardens by the Bay. So we've had a very quick nap. I'm sure we'll have an early night later, but we shall see. And I can't get over how peaceful and quiet it is, considering it's after work on a weekday. Just lovely. You can hear all the birds tweeting. I have no idea what birds they are. I wish I was like more of a bird person. Decided to try stingray. That is really good, like genuinely really good. So we're waiting at guest services because Nathan's got his blue badge. We're going to see if we can get the access pass. Unlike Florida, I don't think there's a way to register it before. I think you've got to do it in the park. So that's what we're here to do. But the access pass was pretty easy, to be honest, much easier than when we got DAS at Disney. Had to show the blue badge. We took a bit of information from Nathan about what the disability was, and now we've got the pass. So just basically get to go through the express line so he doesn't have to queue, which is obviously quite nice. Although there's a few rides you don't want to go on in case we break his hip, because we will owe his parents a lot of money. This is the entire reason we came to Universal. When they took Shrek away from Florida, we were devastated. We've not long got back from Universal Studios Singapore, and while I am exhausted, I'm sure I can speak for both of us when I say we have had the absolute best day. Personally, some of my highlights, I mean, the park is so quiet. It could be timing. We're here in September. I know that's not peak. We had access to the access pass, so we effectively got an express pass, but to be honest, I don't think you necessarily needed it anyway. The longest queue times we saw were 15 minutes. My favourites, I loved meeting the Minions. I loved meeting Elmo. I've never met Elmo before, and really enjoyed the Canopy Flyer ride. That's something I've never done before. So even though there is a similar ride at Florida, I thought this was super fun. Thought the theming was spot on. Minion Land's pretty much brand new, and you can really tell. It is so much fun. I would encourage you all to go. There's not loads and loads of rides, but the theming is worth it in itself.
The biggest fan of Minions, but 100% can agree that the theming is class. The character meet and greet opportunities were pretty cool as well. We got some pretty cool photos with the gang, Gru, all the minions. Don't ask me to name them because I've been told them at least twice today and I still can't remember them. Far, Far Away is unreal. I was really sad when they got rid of the 4D Strep Adventure experience in Universal Florida. So the fact that I can have a completely new experience here in Singapore it's on the top of my list, really. It was a really, really cool thing to sort of experience. But I think the highlight of my day, outside of meeting Elmo, because who doesn't want to meet Elmo, is the Sesame Street ride. Absolutely bonkers. Really, really cool, really, really colourful. All the gangs out, playing around, and yeah, just really, really cool to see.
We didn't realise there was refurbishment for Battlestar Galactica. Now, to be honest with Nathan's hip, it was a bit touch and go whether we'd be able to even go on it anyway. So he enjoyed having the excuse of he couldn't go on it because it was down. There was quite a few rides down today. So Puss in Boots, we were literally about to go on it, grabbed something to eat, and then it went down. It was just down for the rest of the day. Yes, there's not that many rides to begin with, and there was a lot of maintenance going on. A lot of the shows were down, I think just because it's quiet time. So obviously they take the time to do maintenance. Rides need maintenance to keep people safe, but there's a lot at once that's down. If you're going thinking that it's going to be Florida, then you're probably going to be disappointed.
A lot of the issues really were due to either maintenance, which can't be helped, whether it be weather, timing, whatever it might have been, and the fact that I've been not advised, but just to be a little bit more careful at the minute with my hip still just short of 11 weeks recovery at the minute. So yeah, the fact that two of the larger rides were shut. Even when we looked at the trial seats, we didn't sit in them, but even for me, I wasn't confident in actually being able to be quite comfortable in it. So it may have been a good thing. But it's been probably one of, if not the best accessible experiences I've had with all the theme parks that we've gone to, with the really supportive staff, the really impressive facilities, at least from my experience. The options to take a little bit of a respite have been pretty much unrivaled from my experience, especially post hip replacement as well. But yeah, Universal Singapore is certainly high, if not the highest on my list.
Day 3 of Singapore and day 3 of backpacking, and today we are in Little India, going to Chinatown, going to Kampong Glam, and then hopefully we're going to go get some Singapore slings. Very much immersing ourselves in culture today. If you cannot tell, today is much hotter than the other days. Nathan is finding it possibly a little bit too hot. A little bit more covered up because we thought, obviously we're going to temple, so we need to be a bit more respectful. I'm in trousers, big mistake, but having a lovely time. We've been to the Tekka Centre. It's early morning, not early, but we're here for breakfast. So we did look up some recommendations of where to eat, what to eat, to make sure that I'm not just sticking to chicken and rice, because I will just stick to chicken and rice.
Yeah, we want the authentic experience.
We say that. I feel like we haven't actually ordered authentically. We've got modifications. First thing I got was the strawberry lassi. I haven't tried it yet. So it is a yogurt drink. So hopefully this is refreshing. Oh my god, it's so nice. It's literally like drinking yogurt, but nicer. Yeah, it's like a little milkshake, but like feels healthier. So we've got prata. It was cheese prata. Again, might be saying it wrong. Blame me my accent. And then we got a chicken murtabak, which is probably a little bit too big for me to pick up. But served with chicken curry, or served with curry, and looking forward to it. It's a bit like a flatbread. You don't want to... Can't really compare it, really. It's a bit crispy. The murtabak looks a bit more fluffy, but obviously when we try it, we can see. I'm going to try really hard not to spill it on myself. That curry is incredible. I easily eat curry every day of my life, but that is amazing. I'm going to try the chicken murtabak as well now. It's basically like a thicker prata, but filled with chicken. Also amazing. Probably a little bit more lunchy than breakfast. The prata, I think you can get away for breakfast. We're going to share them between the two. So really, really good. Kampong Glam now, and then I think we're gonna go to Chinatown, probably have some lunch later, just see what's happening. Oh yeah, it's definitely hot. I'm here at Chinatown, so we've just come out the temple, which was beautiful. So we are going to head into Starbucks just because we've seen so much about it, but it is stunning. Been to the Raffles Hotel for the long bar. Work did get us a gift card, so we got our cocktails included. I'm not normally a gin drinker, but I really enjoyed that. It was really nice. I really enjoyed the backstory of it. So Nathan was telling me this before we got there, and then they have a story when you're at the hotel as well about how, because women weren't allowed to drink alcohol, they created the Singapore slang to basically make it look like they were drinking juice. This isn't something I was aware of before. I don't know where Nathan got that from. How did you know that?
It's just one of those useful factoids that I picked up along the way.
He does seem to have a lot of knowledge about various things. Really enjoyed it. Expensive, not expensive for us because I say we had a gift card, so we are the worst backpackers in the world.
For now.
But we enjoyed it. Pretty sure that Singapore slang has already gone to my head. We're now off to C'est La Vie to get another drink and hopefully a nice view from the rooftop. Morning, it is Thursday and we are at Singapore Zoo today. We're here at midday because we've had a bit of a lazier start.
Well, I have.
Yeah, I've done a 5k run, Nathan has slept. So we're here at Singapore Zoo, we're very excited. Hopefully we get to see lots of lovely animals. Then we've got the night safari tonight, which we're very excited for because that's something completely different. We had a great time at the Singapore Zoo, spent loads of time at the Borneo orangutans, that was fantastic, saw the elephants. Now we're off to the night safari and it already looks cool. There's a mix of trails, shows, tram rides, so I'm very excited. It's very different to like a typical zoo. Last day in Singapore, we are travelling to Bali today. Our flight's already been delayed by 2 hours. Trying not to let it stress me out. I know it happens, it's fine. It gives us more time to explore because we haven't been to Merlion Park yet. So we're going to do that this morning and then head over to the airport, have a chill, just kind of enjoy ourselves there. But it really has been lovely. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. I know Nathan was saying this morning how much he loved the zoo. Hopefully, so we're in Bali for a few days just to chill and then headed over to Australia ready for our 3-month tour. So that's very excited and I can't wait. Hopefully everything is as good as Singapore was. We are finally about to see the merlion. We've seen all the merlion merch, but we haven't seen the merlion yet, so we're about to. But I was explaining to Nathan earlier about why it's a merlion. Historically, a fishing town, when Singapore was known as Singapura, that was the word for lion, which is really cool. We visited that rooftop garden, which was nice, got some lovely views, and then headed over to the Marina Square Mall, which is really cool actually. Didn't have much time there. We really going for food because you guys told us to try kaya toast. We really enjoyed it. Hopefully we did it justice and actually did it properly. I'm sure I got cancelled after eating stingray wrong. You'll be sad to leave Singapore, won't you?
I will. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's a lovely city. I was just saying, it's like a mix of a city break, and I don't know what the other half would be. Like, obviously we've done Florida and we've had theme parks and stuff, and it gives that, but it also gives like a fully walkable city, so we've really enjoyed it. We are through security at Changi Airport. Now Changi Airport's amazing and it's very like tech future focus, except the security gates just crashed as everyone was trying to get in. So it wasn't the slickest experience, but we are through and we're now walking through duty free. Not that I can buy anything. So we're going to go straight to the second lounge of the day. We are boarded and on the way to Bali. See you on the other side.